This isn't about the wombo combos. It's about just these fights. It's going to be very fast. Again, Kyrgyzstan have to do a better job of the laning phase to give themselves a chance in this one.
And if anybody's wondering, like, oh, you don't have a tank, who's going to open up the map and try to do jungle invasions like how they did before this? Well, you have the Moza. And though Moza is not a natural tank, but every time he dashes, he gets a shield. And first you get mobility. Second, you get the slight amount of shield that allows you to survive even longer. But look at the pressure at the bottom lane here by Zid. Azad is not having a good time.
Yeah, completely zoned away. This is a rough one, right? He might be losing some, and now it's under the tower, and it will eventually push. He wasn't even able to take the Pheasant away. So a little bit of a rough start. He takes another shot from this Aaron Zin, and he is just like teetering on Cannon Blast. SIH. He's looking around. Oh, he's fishing. Azat was like, haha, I'm not there, but now he's going to be spotted here.
And joke's on you. Yeah, but here comes Marlin. But yeah, it's more of like a distraction, right? But still the Cannon Blast is really, really annoying towards Azad. And Azad now with this level of health, he cannot move forward. He has no choice, but he needs to reset.
Yeah, needs to reset or do the Walk of Shame, depending on how you look at it here, because that's going to get him out of the lane. He's only level 2. Xin H, this is a huge win. Now he's taking the Firehawk Phoenix for free. He's taking that away, and this bottom lane has just completely crumbled for Kyrgyzstan.
Yeah, Azad needs more protection, and that's why the mid lane, Kobanic actually rotated towards the bottom to give him that extra boost there. Dastan still clearing. They need to play this a little bit faster, in my opinion, right? Because if you play it late, then we know that the late game potential from Team Myanmar is kind of big. So Kyrgyzstan, with the fact that they have managed to still maintain this as a 50-50, start thinking about how they're going to get into the jungle.
Yeah, a boar for boar.
Start thinking about how they're going to get into the jungle.
Yeah, a boar for boar, right? And Myanmar had kind of counter-moved based on what Dastan was doing, which was stealing their boars. So they got their the opposing teams. These are good calls, right? When you're not in position, Dastan was farming, Sai saw it, and he let Ian know that, hey, you got to go to their side. So the rotations setting themselves up for this 4-minute tyrant that's coming up.
Okay, they were setting up. Looks like they were setting up at the bottom, but Side H, not the easiest target to take down, especially when he dashes. He does have the extra shield, so he will be safe for now.
Yeah, you got to protect that Hell Brush. If Moat's Side H is able to just camp there, but now they're looking to dive in. They do a little bit of work. Not able enough damage to take down Zin. The dash away, Dastan playing with fire, and he is on the very edge.
Oh, that was a really close one for Dastan. He was taking damage from the tower. And with only one more shot, the tower would have taken him down, but he was very lucky there.
Yeah, Jumblebek, though, he's having to just watch his own jungle just get decimated and taken away from him. He's all by himself, and this is the Clash lane at times. Sometimes it's you're completely outnumbered.
Oh, okay. So looks like Kyrgyzstan, they're going for the blue buff.
The Raging Sea. Azat, a little bit low. He eats a scepter. He's getting kept careful, but Dastan running for his life, and he gets picked off. He's going to give him a first strike. Marlon trying to stay alive too, but he too will fall. It's a disaster for Kyrgyzstan.
Okay, the one that started the buff was Marlin, so I wasn't sure it was that the best choice, but Ian now in chase.
Oh, Ian, you can't get away from him. But look at Side H. He's got both of the buffs. He's just like, haha, I'm the jungler now.
Oh, that Cannon Blast. The Cannon Blast was blocked by the minions. If the minions weren't there, they would have gotten another takedown. So it was Kubernetes was very, very lucky there.
Lucky in that sense. Definitely just being able to stay alive. And Azad just showing up. He's going to pop the legal immunity just to kind of get to those waves before they get taken down by that tower. But now this Tyrant being started by Myanmar, full control here.
And now Tyrant taken. This means that Myanmar, they will continue to jungle invade right now. Look at this. They're not going to let go of the buff.
Yeah, not able to. Marlon decided to go with the Raging Sea. That's a nice one on the backside, but what can they do? The Crimson Golem already stolen away.
And this almost feels like deja vu, right? They start stealing the Crimson Golem one after another, and then Team Myanmar will just steamroll from there. But Team Myanmar, the difference between the game before this and now is that they don't have like a dedicated frontline tank. So without that, they cannot like, okay, open up the map inside the jungle side. Yeah, they can kind of do it with the Moza, but it won't be as effective or as frequent as like having a dedicated tank.
But Sir Cloud, have you ever experienced deja vu?
I guess so.
But Sir Cloud, have you ever experienced deja vu?
I
See what I
guess
did
so.
there? You see what I did there?
Oh, okay.
As we're going into the top lane, this is a bit of a problem. It looks like Min will get back to safety. 3 members on here that might get that jump, but Xin H taking the tower down, just munching him down.
Okay. Right now they're looking at the bottom. Here you go.
The stun, he's stuck around. The box had been used just in case, but the bottom T1 will be traded away for Dastan's life.
Oof. A bit of an overextension there at the bottom. The comms should have came like, okay, the rotation's happening because they kind of had information that there was movement from the middle to the bottom, but I'm not sure. I kind of feel that there's a bit of a disconnection there.
Yeah, a little bit of a disconnect here, but Myanmar, again, using those minions to the last. Jamovek taking a lot. He's trying to dash away, mid T1 down. Myanmar in control of this game as well.
All right, now with the tower down in the middle, again, access into the jungle wide open for Team Myanmar, and they will take back another buff. Okay. Again, textbook gameplay by Team Myanmar. Just like how they did in the last game, they take down all the red buffs and they focus onto the lanes and they eat up the jungle space. They're just doing it again.
Yeah, taking over not only the buffs away, but this is just opening up the avenues of attack, right? Bottom T1, taken for free. Nice 2-man cannon blast. Right now, Kyrgyzstan really not able to find a way to get back in. Azat going up against Xin is actually 1.3k behind. He's struggled just because of how much pressure Xin has taken upon himself to put onto Azat here.
Yeah, and also Sai H as well, right? With the cannon blast putting pressure onto him at the bottom. And it doesn't need to show up all the time. Like, Sai doesn't need to show up all the time. He needs to put in, okay, 1, 2 cannon blasters. Okay, that's good. He just leaves. Because when he leaves, Azat wouldn't really know if he's still there because of how far the cannon blast ranges, right? So as long as, okay, he puts 2 cannon blasts, he leaves, he does something else somewhere, and then he comes back, and then 2 cannon blasts, this will put Azat in the position of like, I don't know whether it's clear for me to come out and farm or not.
Yeah, so, which is a problem, right? Because Azat is your win condition. He needs to stay, again, farmed, constantly just being jungle efficient as well whenever he moves around. And Ian, this is the guy that has been efficient as they find the backline. They find Azat. Oh. That was the target priority, and they take him down. Bottom T2 is under siege as well. Right now, Myanmar absolutely rolling as they find Kubanich as well.
Okay, and Dastan's on his way back though, but looks like he decided not to because there's nothing he can do even if he turns back right now. So myself focus on getting the tower at the top. That's fine. And now he's considering to come back because his teammates are going to be back on the gorge as well.
Oh, Marlon, that charge forward about Half-Life. I mean, he was looking to just clear the wave, but if anything, like Dastan, you were saying that, like, oh, he's in the top lane. He probably should have stayed there. He probably should look to trade that away, but now he's looking to go fire for the back line. Jamovek is going to be picked off. Marlon is a little bit low himself. Azat just barely hanging on. He's going to use his heal, and Myanmar will take Jamovek at least to the grave for now.
How dare Team Myanmar? They had fun without Ian there. Ian was at the top, he was pushing, he was doing the dirty work of like, okay, you guys don't want to push out the lanes, okay, I'll do it myself, and oh, all of a sudden you guys having fun. Oh man, it's okay. Most importantly, objectively, all the lanes now are being shoved in.
Yeah, and I mean, you're thinking about, oh, the mini stun, the box, oh, on the side, they find a stun. He's not able to run away. Just a nice pickup again with this huge advantage. The Fatal Wind, not fast enough. Sai P going down as well.
Okay, that was a closer. I thought Sai P would have got away, but yeah. Still got taken out, but that's okay. 1 player sacrifice, but still enough room for Team Myanmar to get the double objective.
So Kyrgyzstan on the other side, now they have enough damage. Again, when you're not able to go fast enough to use that Fate Rewind to get on back with that time travel Fate Rewind, this is a situation now where, again, Myanmar have to play a little bit careful. They're definitely in control. I mean, they're up almost about 8k at this stage, but still, you don't want to be throwing a kill here or there in favor of Kyrgyzstan.
Yeah, though to be fair, it was only 1 so far, right? Yeah, but I get where you're coming from, right? You don't let that 1 snowball to the other and so on and so forth.
Yeah, and now the dash away, the Honey Sweet Freeze covering it, but now Min M doing a little bit of work, finding Marlon. The Fox is going to look to lock down Dastan, and Azat on the run. Min with a last slash, taking him down. Jamovek is the only man standing. Myanmar looking to end this game at the 10-minute mark.
I gotta tell you, this is clean, well-executed gameplay coming in from Team Myanmar. you gotta pay respect towards